At the end of my 2016 video I said, let's hope 2017 is even better, and it kinda was and wasn't. But this video isn't supposed to be negative, so let's just talk about the good things that happened in 2017. I was in 3 shows in 2017, and they were all pretty different and exciting. The first show was Fiddler on the Roof. When my drama teacher announced this, some people were pretty upset, considering our middle school had done this show before, when I was in 6th grade. However, once it started, I think we all got over that pretty quickly. I ended up being cast as Yenta, who I would describe as a drama-loving old woman, aka me on the inside. Getting cast as Yenta was a wonderful surprise to me, considering I had only gotten one other speaking role before that. Yenta was such a surprisingly fun role to play. I loved doing it and making people laugh every night. Behind the scenes though, I loved everybody in the cast. Drama club is something I love so much because of all the connections and friendships you can make so easily. There are so many non-judgmental and truly kind people involved. I really feel like doing these shows has really brought me out of my shell. Also, during the time the show was being put together, I started dating my current boyfriend in April. Specifically on April 20th, aka 420, which is hilarious. We have now been dating for 8 months, which is crazy, and I love him so much. I'm gonna switch topics because this is supposed to be the section about shows, and I don't want to linger too long on the topic of my boyfriend, but we were really brought together through drama club, and I'm so thankful for that. The next show I was in opened at the very beginning of November. It was the fall show for my high school, a play called The Murder Mystery at the Murder Mystery. The show was unique to me for several reasons. The first is that it was a play, and it was the first play I've ever done. All other shows I have done were musicals, so relying solely on my ability to act was definitely a change for me. This show was also an extremely small cast, consisting of about 12 people, I think? Going into an audition knowing that the cast is that small is very intimidating. However, I ended up being cast as Susan Wells, a piano player who is very bad at her job. She's used as a comic relief and had many funny lines. This show also had only one performance, which was scary. This especially sucked because I lost my voice at the beginning of Tech Week and just barely regained it for the show. The final interesting thing I have to say about the show is the fact that I designed the poster for the show. I made the poster on my computer one night just because I had the idea, and my boyfriend and his friend showed it to our teacher, and it became the poster. When I show this, it might look a little weird because I have to take out anything related to my school's name. The final show I was in this year opened at the beginning of December. I did this show with a community theater group I've done shows with before called Acting Out for ALS. This was a Christmas show called A Christmas Carol. I was casted as Mrs. Cratchit, which was surprising to me. Being cast as a supporting role in a community show, especially a show that is open to all ages, is pretty hard to do. It was a super fun show, and I am so grateful and happy that I got to play Mrs. Cratchit. Of course, because I am in choir, I did 2 other small choir concerts. The first was the all-county chorus concert, which was actually a fun experience. We had a wonderful director this year. The second is the winter choir concert, which was stressful, but I still enjoyed it. I really don't think I had many interesting life events this year, but here are a few. In April, my little niece, who I mentioned in my 2016 video, turned 2. She's absolutely crazy, but I love her and I want her to stay small forever. Over the summer, I dyed my hair teal, which I think most people hated, but I loved it. I've wanted to dye my hair for such a long time, and I'm really glad that I did. Over the summer, I also turned 15. I spent my 15th birthday with my wonderful friends and boyfriend. I also got a new camera for my birthday. I got a Canon Rebel T5i, which may seem like a small upgrade, but I adore it so much. At the end of September, I went to an Ed Sheeran concert in Pittsburgh. It was my first concert and I had so much fun. It's actually crazy. It made me want to go to a million more concerts in my life. Ed Sheeran is amazing in person, by the way. In 2017, I went into my sophomore year of high school. I took a couple harder and more demanding classes this year, but overall I have still managed to do well. Since I am in high school, I, of course, went to the homecoming dance. It was so much fun, and I loved going with all my friends who I love so much. Even though the music for the dance sucked, I am still glad I went, because I love my friends. Within this year, I've started coming out of my shell more and starting to change my style and dressing and looking how I want to look. I've become closer with a few people. I would name people, but I really don't want to forget somebody. I just feel really glad to have a lot of people that I can count on and turn to whenever I need somebody. So thank you to all my friends for making my year what it was and helping me come out of my shell. I really don't want to jinx myself, but I really want 2018 to be another year of being more myself. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I will be making more stuff soon.